Playing by the rules. My niece and nephew will come over and they'll pull the games out of the closet and they'll begin to play. And it's interesting. They don't sit down and they don't read the instructions before they play the game. They kind of know how the board game works. In this game, they're mostly interested in building a mousetrap. And they love to play that little thing, and they get great joy out of it. They're happy. They move on to something else. They go. Sometimes playing with adults is not quite like this. There are some adults that are very particular about all of the little instructions and that they have to all be followed. That's fine. That's the way you want to play. Let's establish them all and let us know at the beginning how you're going to be, and let's play. That's fine. It's the person that partway into the game starts pulling out all of these rules that we're supposed to follow. Well, most of us play these games because we've been playing them for years, and a lot of those little tiny nuances we don't worry about. That person, as the game unfolds and as it's convenient for them, begins to pull these rules out. Not fun. God didn't do this. As we take a look at our section here in Exodus 22, what you're going to see is that between freeing the nation of Israel from their 400 years of bondage to taking them to the promised land, in that in-between part, which should have been a very short time, but in that in-between part, he gives them the leadership and the laws that they need to be a nation. And one of the laws, and it's pointed out in our devotional today, is Exodus 22:1. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it and sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. So what he's saying here is that there's going to be some restitution that's going to occur. As you continue to read on, God deals with a litany of issues: cheating, honesty in business dealing, self-defense, morality, and he goes and he covers the whole gamut. He wants them to know what is expected of them as a nation. 1, because they represent him on earth, and 2, he is calling out a holy people. They are sanctified unto him. And so, this is interesting, is God has given us his holy word, and we know what is expected of us right at the very beginning. And while life is not a game, we see that he's played very fairly with us. And oftentimes, we want to live life just according to the rules that we want to obey. As you begin to read towards the end of the Bible, it says that the book of life is open and the books are open. Many commentators suspect that those books are the 66 books of the Bible, and our life's going to be laid bare right before them. Let us delve into the Word of God and really understand what God is expecting of us, that we might live our lives according to the Word of God. Because I want to tell you that the enemy, he has set up a trap, and he is trying to ensnare us, and he's trying to get us distracted and thinking about other things. The Word of God is not that important. Let us understand that this is a battle, and it is fought in the spiritual realm, and we desperately need the Word of God. May God richly bless you. I hope these devotionals are helpful to you. If they are, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much.